Okay. There we go. Okay, so for the last hour, I've just been trying to fuck around with my OBS settings. I don't even know what happened, but I reset everything. We should be good. Yeah. So I don't even know where I left off with this whole project, but well, let's see. So I remember we were building the app, and that's about it. And I know in my videos I say like, oh, I'll do this offline, or I'll do X or Y or Z offline, but nah, bro, nah. I don't be doing that shit. I don't be doing my homework, so we're about to see. Yeah, you can see here I still got these fucking. All right, let me remove all of this. Yeah, I think we should be good. Recording, 2 minutes in. Okay. I'm just double checking because last time when I was recording and I was capturing my screen, I noticed that I would record and then out of nowhere it would just freeze on a certain frame on my screen, and obviously I don't want that, because if I record an hour-long video and it's just fucking frozen, what the fuck, right? So it looks like it's following my... Okay, so I'm just going to assume it works. Hopefully it does. But if it doesn't, well, fucking whatever. So this is... Shit. I don't want to build it. Well, no, I do want to build it. I want to see where I left off. So let's go ahead and build this. Oh, okay. I think I was... Okay. I remember what I was doing. Not from the previous video, but from what I was previously doing. So I think I removed the dependency. Okay, build. I gotta unlock my iPhone. Okay, it's launching. Black screen means it's good. Anyway, so I was testing out music transcription. Now, whatever audio or video that I feed this, it should be able to transcribe it. And now transcription is just the first portion. The next portion that comes after that is summarization. It was able to do it wasn't even able to do transcription good. Let me turn off my heater. It wasn't even able to do transcription all that well. I'm not sure why when it comes to music. So I want to figure out why. I want to figure out if... Let me look at my notebook. Yeah, it's not accurate. So today is the 21st, 2025. Okay. What can I do next? So it looks like it launches it. Oh, and this is another thing. Somebody commented and he fucking called me out on this shit. By the way, shout out to that person. When you load a model, regardless of how big, into memory, once it's in memory, like, you're fucking solid. You're good. Move this over. Let me just double check OBS. All right, it looks like I'm centered. Cool. Yeah, once you load the model into memory, it looks like you're fine, right? So this whole notion of me loading tinier models onto memory, thinking, oh, it'll be more accurate, it'll be better, like, not really. All it does is that once you load a model into memory, say the tiny model or the medium or even large V3 Turbo, right? As long as it fits within the RAM of the phone, you should be fine. So obviously the performance is another thing, but performance only comes based on the model itself. So if it's tiny, it'll be faster, but not necessarily better at transcribing. So I say all of this to say, I think we have to, once I eventually push this out and publish it, before I publish it rather, I have to set limits on what devices are able to use what models, because I mean, I don't even know what the last supported. Oh, let's Google this. Let's fucking, we have Google, right? Let's see. What is the last supported iPhone version? With iOS 18. So the last one looks like it's the iPhone XR. Turn on. Fuck. I don't want history. Fuck. iPhone XR specs. Let's just fucking ask ChatGPT. So give me a table of specs for the iPhone XR. iPhone, what were the other models? XR, let's go 12, iPhone 12, and the current iPhone 16, iPhone 16, iPhone 16 Pro, and iPhone 16 Pro Max. Yeah. Okay, I just every couple minutes I just got to make sure that I'm recording, or else it's going to be a fucking issue. But okay, so it gave me this. That's fine. So I don't care about the release date. I don't care about the display. I care about the processor. So the current processor is A18. And then RAM. How much RAM does the whisper tiny CPP model take compared to the small model compared to the large V3 turbo model for whisper.cpp. Create a table. I don't even know if it's going to understand what I mean, but 2.1 gigs. So in theory, I should be able to, right, based off of these results, I don't know if this is actually accurate, right? But based off of these results, I should be able to run the largest model, the best model, the most accurate model, even on the iPhone XR. But I'm not too sure because you still have to leave some RAM available for the operating system and for it to do its whatever it has to do. It's more efficient than the large model, offering reduced disk and memory usage. So when creating an app, how much usable memory am I able to tap into and use? Obviously, to and use. I wonder if it's going to give me a table. See what it comes up with. So this is really what I want. Yeah, so I can't even run it on XR. I can't run it on 12, but I can run it on the 16. Expand this table to iOS 18. So the XR is, let's see. So the large V3 model uses around 2.1, let's call it 2.2 gigs, right? So I can support iPhone 12 Pro and up because the rest of these don't allow for large V3, so that's something I got to keep in mind. Let me write that down. So okay. Man, sometimes I wish I could just like grab certain bits and pieces of Windows, like applications and whatnot, that I can just use on my Mac. For example, like the MS Paint. Dude, that application is great. But let's see. What would even be the equivalent to here? What is max equivalent as paint. It might tell me notes. Oh, paintbrush. Okay. Paintbrush. Nope. Paintbrush. I guess I gotta go to the App Store and download this. Paint S. Preview. Wait, what? You can draw on this? Can I just do like brew and install? Does that work? Okay, it does. Paintbrush. Open. Let's do documents, new document, sure. Fuck, new, custom, 2560 by 1440, that's fine, right? Yeah, that's fine, and then I can downsize this. This I can close. Okay, to be honest, I forgot what the fuck I was going to paint, but yeah, I don't remember. But let's see. Not desktop one. So let's tell this agent, analyze the code and tell me how this code base transcribes audio / video files. Can it transcribe both audio and video? What are some of the limitations of this app? Okay, now let me just double check to make sure I'm recording because I'm fucking paranoid. Yes, cool, and it's all right. So I think before the issue was I was recording at 60 FPS and I think it was having issues with that. Let's see, can transcribe both audio and video, that's fine. Automatically extracts audio from video files, that's good. Supports multiple common media formats, real-time progress tracking, chunk-based processing, multi-threaded processing, automatic language detection, defaulting to English. Has a threshold of 600 seconds, after which it switches to chunk processing. Longer files are processed in 30-second chunks. Requires pre-downloaded Whisper models. Model size affects performance. README recommends tiny base or small models for iOS devices. Interesting. Models, do I even have the small model here? Fucking no, I don't. So let's add the small model. I don't remember. I think here? No. No, it wasn't this. This can go away. Dude, was it here? No. Fuck, where were they, bro? Come on, dude. I need like the whole context. Fuck. So this is Whisper Swift UI. But from what though? That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. Summy. So from Summy? Summy OG? No. This is it. So if I just scroll up, it should tell me where it's from. Eventually. I think it's just Summy. But it's not though. Summy OG then? Models? No. Resources? Dude, I fucking forgot how to download. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, baby. So this is from what? What is this from, dude? Whisper. Whisper Swift. Oh my god. Whisper.cpp. Yeah, man. Fucking found it. Fuck, finally. So I am looking for small because it said, what did it say? Please note, whatever. Oh, it was here. Tiny, base, or small. Tiny, base, or small. So we can do small. Small encoder. Small. Yeah. Right, because it would just be these two, you copy them, finish. Yep. Okay, so performance depends on device capabilities. Release build recommended for better performance. Yeah, I think I have the flags set to this by default just because I copy pasted their codes, so I should be fine there, I think. Processing speed varies based on model size and input length. Creates temporary files during video processing. Limited to 8 threads. Memory usage increases with larger models and longer inputs. So what would... The goal is to eventually... So the goal with this app is to generate accurate, to generate an accurate transcription of audio video file regardless of length. Once we get accurate transcription, I want to summarize the content of transcription. However, this transcription, ideally using AI, without the need for an API key, nor pinging some server with an API. I want all processing to happen offline. Lay out the steps to achieve this. Now I'm just being completely fucking lazy, to be honest. I'm like putting in no fucking thought into this shit. The current might be too small for context. We should increase the chunk size while maintaining memory efficiency. Add overlap between chunks to maintain context continuity. First, we need to modify these constants and add overlap handling. For offline, some of the API codes, we have a few options. Integrate local LLM. We can use llama CPP since we're already using whisper.cpp. It's from the same author and follows similar principles. Can run if... Okay, so that's probably what I'm going to end up using. Implementation steps. Let me create a plan for the summarization feature. Now we need to create llama context. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna fucking run, to be honest with you. Let's see. If it builds, I'll be surprised. But I'm not expecting it to build. First, we should modify chunking to handle, then integrate llama CPP. Did it build? I mean, something happened. It's attaching to my phone, I guess. Let's see. Small but capable LM model recommended GGUF format, 2 to 7 billion parameters. First, we should modify the chunking, then integrate llama CPP following a similar pattern. Complete the llama context wrapper. Implement summarization logic. Add UI components for summary feature. Yeah. Let's continue with this one step at a time and finalize the chunking and fix chunking. So explain, so before you implement anything, however, can you explain what you had in mind in terms of chunking in a simple manner? So it's not doing anything. Build succeeded. Okay, it's installing on my phone. Let me make this bigger. Let me make this a little bigger. Yeah. Let me explain the chunking strategy in simple terms. Current implementation takes audio files and splits them into 30-second chunks. No overlap. This can lead to words or sentences being cut off. That's fine. Yeah, I think I do remember that the chunking that we had implemented, and by we, I mean Cursor, that it was pretty naive and pretty basic. It was just like you have a whole, like, let's say you have like a minute video audio, right? That would be 2 chunks. The first 30 seconds, and then right at 30-second mark, you do the other 30 seconds. Which is what's fine, but I don't think is good. Increase chunk size to 5 minutes instead of 30 seconds. Add a 30-second overlap between chunks. 0 to 5. But I think... So I think I tried chunking before. However, the thing was that the models that we use to transcribe now I don't know what that threshold is for when it starts to when the model starts to hallucinate, but we should be wary that. How can we mitigate this? Larger chunks can lead to model hallucinations. Let me pose a more nuanced approach. Optimal chunk size. Keep chunks relatively small. You see 60 to 90 seconds. I like that. This is a sweet spot between the 30, too small, and 5 minutes. We can make this configurable. We can make this fucking shit, bro. I can't speak. We can make this configurable. There we go. We can make this configurable to find the best size through testing. Instead of fixed overlap, use smart overlap based on audio characteristics. Look for natural breaks, silence, pauses near chunk boundaries. Yeah. Compare overlapping regions between chunks. Okay, so it just downloaded and installed on my phone. And I think it was downloading because I had added the small model. So change model. Okay. After transcribing chunks, implement a stitching phase. Use confidence scores from Whisper for each segment. When conflicts occur, prefer the version with higher confidence. Find silence points in audio. Create chunks that are around 60 seconds long. Start and end at silence points. Have 5 to 10 second overlaps at silence points. Transcribe each chunk. Sure. Sure, this sounds good. Go ahead and implement this. Okay, so I have implemented smart chunking strategy with the following key features. Analyzes audio in small frames. Uses RMS to detect silent root. What the fuck is that? How do you use RMS to detect silence in audio? It's commonly used to measure the energy or loudness of an audio signal, which can help detect silence. Here's how you can use RMS. For video, extract the audio track using a tool like FFmpeg. For an audio file, load the signal using libraries, whatever. Divide the audio into frames. Split the audio signal into small chunks or frames, typically of 10 milliseconds or 50 milliseconds. This ensures finer granularity when detecting silence. And then you compute this equation. The amplitude value of the signal at sample I. Number of samples in the frame. So I'm assuming you compute this function, you chunk it up, you compute that function, and then whatever value you get determines whether it's silent or not. The amplitude value of the signal at sample I. Number of samples in the frame. Many libraries. Define. If below 0.01 decibels, classify the frame as silent. Okay. That's pretty cool. Automatically. Okay. Marks points where audio level drops below threshold. Target chunk size of 60 seconds. Adjust chunk boundaries to align with silence points. Enforces minimum 45-second and maximum 90-second chunk sizes. Creates overlaps. So 3, 6. That's a minute and 30 seconds. Minimum 5-second overlap. The main improvements over the previous input chunks are now aligned with natural speech breaks. Overlap, chunk sizes are more flexible. Better progress tracking, add confidence. Would you like me to add confidence scoring, implement? So now how do I go about testing these changes? Because sure, it just made a bunch of changes, but like, how do I actually test them? We should test with different types of audio files to verify our smart chunking works correctly. Here's a testing plan. First, let's add some debug logging to see our chunking code, to see how our chunking is working. Short audio, medium audio, long audio, video file with audio. Start with sample, then test with your own files. Okay. Silence detection points, are they reasonable? Chunk size. Okay, so I'm not gonna do a bunch of testing in depth. I'm just gonna give it like 1 or 2 and just call it a day, to be honest. So okay. So by default, it's using the large V3 Turbo Q80. I don't want it to use the Q80. I want it to use I wanted to use the regular large V3 Turbo model. Okay. All right, cool. So now if I were to deploy this app again, so let's stop this. Let's kill the app from my phone. I killed it. And now we run this again. I shouldn't have to download it again. It should launch on my phone faster than it did last time, because last time I was uploading that small model onto my iPhone. So now the build succeeded. It launched on my iPhone. Now I just have to wait and see. Then I gotta test. I got a couple tests. Let's see. Let's do this one. Okay, that's like bullshit. Hi, I'm Jeannie Ryan, the author of Nerve, and here's what it's about. Basically, it's an online game of dares where you have watchers capturing the dares on phones, and you have players doing the dares, and they can win prizes that get riskier and riskier but have bigger and bigger payoffs. Okay, now let's actually listen to that file. Nope, that's not it. So it's this one.
Hi, I'm Jeannie Ryan, the author of Nerve, and here's what it's about. Basically, it's an online game of dares where you have watchers capturing the dares on phones, and you have players doing the dares. And they can win prizes that get riskier and riskier, but have bigger and bigger payoffs.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know this has nothing to do with what the fuck we're testing, but every time that I see it accurately transcribe something, dude, I get so fucking happy. I'm like, wow, this is fucking cool, bro.
So after the astronaut.
All right, I think I have another one that's 39 seconds. So let's do this one. Okay, so transcribed. Now let's listen to it.
Astronauts get back from the space station.
Let me restart it.
So after the astronauts get back from the space station, it usually takes them a while to get adjusted to life on Earth.
Launch on the Soyuz is amazing, quite a bit different from the shuttle. You know, the Soyuz is a bit more like,
You know, with the whole gravity thing.
sorry, the Soyuz actually is a bit shaped like this pen and goes up straight up through the atmosphere. Now, you know, you've got the space station right up there. That it's doing gravity.
Okay, so we found a problem. The overlap is fucked up. Let's try this. Let's try this on a longer video.
If I suddenly had 2 minutes.
Okay, here we go. Select file. Okay, so there's a couple fucking issues here. Too much memory. Okay. So I noticed a couple of things. First, the overlapping of chunks doesn't seem accurate, at least for files that are around 45 seconds in length. I don't know if it's exclusive to this or if it only works on 45-second or if it applies to 45-second clips, but it looks like it misses context from the overlap. Fuck. No. I didn't mean to submit it yet. From the overlap. So now, further, I loaded 3 different audios. The first one was around 30 seconds. The second one was around 45 seconds, which is when I noticed the first thing I pointed out. And the last one was around 2 minutes. However, when loading the last file, the app, it looks like the app ran out of memory and crashed. Why is this? What are we doing wrong? I got the following error log. Let's see. So overlap with 45-second. This issue likely stems from our chunk boundary logic. Looking at our constants, for files around 40, we're hitting an edge case where the file is shorter than our target. The crash is happening because we're loading the entire audio file into memory at once. Fuck. First, let's modify our chunk parameters. Now let's, in true chunks without loading it. Yes. I think that's what I had before though. I'm gonna be honest, I think that's what I had before, because before I was able to transcribe, oh fuck, it's already 12. Before I was able to transcribe videos and audio files that were fucking hours long. Granted, it took a while because, you know, it's hours of content, right? But let's see. Okay, so now with these changes, what should I see? Look out for when testing. Can you add in more statements so that I know what's going on? All right. So test case to try: short, medium. Okay, so what about really long files? Like hours long? Will it crash with those? Question mark? Okay, in the meantime, let me fix my files so that let's see, new folder, audio samples, and then downloads, select, boom, 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 boom. Move, how do I move these? Fucking fuck. I had them selected, but all right, cool. Now I moved my audio samples. So let me quit the app. So when testing long files, look for memory usage staying relatively constant, smooth progress updates, no caps. Okay. Would it be possible to add yeah, let's just add all of this to the log. Because once I add it to the log, I should just, like, okay, so this is where my inexperience comes in. That's fine. I know that there's a way to track stuff through here, through Xcode, and it's probably pretty fucking good. But the problem is I don't know how to use Xcode. I don't know how to use Xcode. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to app development. My background is really in building just regular apps and web apps and command line apps. It's not really fucking iPhone or mobile app creation. Full breakdown, total segments, detailed, memory, do 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 do. Okay. Now we run this. It should build no problem because we didn't really change anything. We really just added more logging, and then I think he fucked around with the parameters a little bit. But yeah, so it builds, it compiles. It's already on my phone. Well, I'm just getting a black screen, but okay, so it's loading. Cool, it loaded. So let's select the file. Let's do the first one. This should be the author talking about her book. So that's cool. Now let's do the other one. It crashed. So the app crashed again for some reason. Here is the log. Please explain it to me. We're still accumulating all process samples in memory. The crash occurred about 30 seconds after running. Here's what happens. We load a segment, process it into samples, keep all process samples in memory. Why the fuck do we do this? Try to load the next segment. Memory keeps growing until iOS kills the app. Process a segment, send it to Whisper for transcription, clear the memory, move to the next segment. Would you like me to implement this streaming approach? Yes. Let's minimize memory usage. How long have I been recording for anyway? An hour and 2 minutes. That's not bad. Honestly, I would have been recording for 2 hours if I would have already had all of my OBS stuff sorted out, which I did, but I don't know, man. I had it sorted out, but I don't fucking know. So, key improvements. This new streaming approach processes and transcribe each segment immediately, only keeps the transcribed text, not audio samples, to clear memory between segments. Okay, so this is good. Yeah. So now let's run it again. And then if this works, I'll test out, you know, what we've been testing out, and then I think I'm gonna just call it. Because I got shit. Oh, and it fucking failed. Fuck! Command Shift 4. There we go. Okay, let's build it. No. Well, fuck. I want to clear all issues. Clean build folder. And then build. I'm not gonna keep on screenshotting all the errors I see. I'm just gonna have it run it, and then it should be able to fucking figure out. No, stop. Why the fuck are you? Just run it, bro. Just run it so you can see the errors. That's it. Okay. I've added this. Still fails. Okay, looks like it fixed the errors. Let me build it myself. Yay, it succeeded. Cool, so now it just has to launch on my phone, and then we can start testing. Really, dude? Why is it installing again? Alright, this is gonna take a fucking minute. Alright, I think I'm gonna just call it here. Because it's gonna take forever to install. And to be honest, I'm quite tired. But on the bright side, OBS should not be working. We should be good now. So OBS is not working. I got a new mic. Oh shit. Whatever. And then we should just be able to test this. And then I like that idea that to use Llama CPP as our AI that'll summarize stuff. Because all we really need, like, it's not going to be a chatbot, right? Like, it's all we're going to do is we're going to feed it the transcription, however long it fucking is. And then after feeding it the transcription, we should be able to just, it should be able to give us an output. Yeah, that's probably next time. I'm gonna have to test that out next time. So, yeah. Peace.